chiến thắng trên đường tới tìm em. Anh là kẻ may mắn này, luôn là kẻ may mắn này. Ván bài này ta sẽ mất trắng khi không đến bên nhau. Em đã xa khỏi bời thu đánh đường này, thiêu đốt nơi đây như ngọn đèn dội vào màn đêm tối. Đôi trái tim còn dài lắm, tới khúc sóng còn dài.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about, say, 3 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my first reaction of today is going to be SOOBIN, and from Vietnam. And I believe he's going to be in a collaboration. I've got it here with Binz. In brackets, got double B. And the track, I believe, is called BlackJack. Now, as you know, my avid subscribers, I have reacted to SOOBIN before. It was Playah's, and that track was off the hook. So I'm expecting exactly the same kind of energy, the same kind of vibe to get myself into, and any kind of words that I can pick up to sing along. That makes me learn a little bit of the insight of the music, of the V-pop, so I've been told. So that's going to be my first reaction of today. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing, brilliant artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And what I've done is simplified it for you. I've broken it down into various categories. Just remember, when you go into these various categories, these are artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. Now, also, I'd just like to point out there's been a number of my subscribers just saying that, oh, can I change, can I have the subtitles? Can you please put the subtitles on? Look, if you go, or when you see this particular reaction, there's an icon down below called CC. It's in a little box. Next to it, it's a settings. If you go into settings, then you see the translator. All you have to do is go into auto-generated, and then a whole list of countries will come up which you can translate my subtitles into any language that you prefer. Just check it out. I might just leave something right here just to show you how to do it, if anybody's finding it difficult to understand what I am saying right now. Now, before I go into my first reaction of today, there's a number of shout outs and a couple of messages or comments that I like to read out to. So here we go. Annie N, good morning, how you doing? Regarding Snoop Dogg song Tongue, this is Trio Cho Anna, I hope I'm saying that name right. Because thank you for your reaction. Song Tongue is #1 singer in VM at the moment. He has tried his best to make V-pop recognized. Let's check out his other songs, like Troy, Che, Nangai, D. I will check that out, thank you very much. Esther the Senior, thanks for paying attention to our V-pop king, Song Tongue MTP. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say that he is the one who paved the way for V-pop. Vietnamese music industry has grown rapidly over the past few years and has started to receive more attention from the world out there, thanks to Song Tongue. So there's a little bit of insight about what's happening in the V-pop world. Let's go on to another one. Dudong, good morning, sir. How are you? Reaction to Lak Troy and Song Tongue. So I'm getting a number of messages regarding Song Tongue and what kind of direction I should go into. Incidentally, I'd like to say a big, massive thank you to the MTP Entertainment, who helped me unblock all my reactions that was held by the copywriters, and not only that, released the claim as well. So that is just like brilliant. Anyway, look, let's go straight into my first reaction of today, shall we? So this is SOOBIN and Binz with double B, and the track is called BlackJack. So that's all I know. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. That's right, great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Space speakers. I love his logo. Okay, so we're in a casino. Love the intro already.
Anh là kẻ may mắn, luôn là kẻ may mắn, sẽ là người duy nhất chiến thắng trên đường tới tim em. Anh là kẻ may mắn này, luôn là kẻ may mắn này. Ván bài này ta sẽ mất.
I'm going to stop it right there. Apologies for that. I know we're so quick, but I just wanted to point out the intros, what I'm getting from V-pop is, you know, I haven't, there's loads of intros around the world, but what I'm seeing is in V-pop and their intros, they've got a strong storyline of suspense. That beginning part is always like, oh, what's going on? Or it's just that once upon a time element where you don't know what's going to go on, but you're following the path of where they're leading you to. So it's quite mysterious, even though you can get the hint in the title. Sometimes there's music where you've got a title and the title ain't got nothing to do with the song. I've seen so many like that. But I like V-pop because they stick to the rules of the game. And the rules of the game is, you know, if you're going to make a title, make it associated to the song. What V-pop is doing, it makes a story from the song, from the title. It gives you a once upon a time all the way to the end. And I love that. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Kẻ may mắn này, ván bài này ta sẽ mất trắng khi không đến bên nhau. Em đã sắc gót bời, thu đánh đường này, thiêu đốt nơi đây như ngọn đèn dội vào màn đêm tối. Đôi trái tim còn dài lắm, lời khúc sóng còn dài lắm. Mời em ly whisky tôi thì lên bật nhì nha. Đứng giữa chốn xa hoa em yêu kiều đến là dáng dấp nữ nhân kia như bức tranh sắc hoa. 6 mét cách xa nhau anh thu lại phút một. Anh đặt cược vào em đêm nay. Anh là kẻ may mắn.
M9. That reminds me of his last M9. Who's done that? M9. I think that was Lucas Graham and Vu who done something like that. Let me know. No, it was Playah. It was Playah. There's certain things in this song that reminds me of Playah. There's certain riffs that he's using, or certain melody that he's using that is similar to Playah. But also there's something else in there. There's a 2 dance group called Les Twins. Check that out. There's a song on there that they've done that is very, very similar to what he's doing there. I almost thought that it was that song that they done the dance move to, but I could be wrong. Check it out. Les Twins. Let me find and tell me if Les Twins has actually done a song to SOOBIN's track. I mean, has done a dance routine to SOOBIN's track. I think they have, because this reminds me of so many different things on so many different levels. It really does. I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
Sẽ là người duy nhất chiến thắng trên đường tới tim em. Anh là kẻ may mắn này, luôn là kẻ may mắn này. Ván bài này ta sẽ mất trắng khi không đến bên nhau.
I think it's this part. So what I'm getting from this theme is that even though it's called BlackJack, I believe that he's the kind of V-pop James Bond in this. So I'm expecting him to win loads, and there's going to be some kind of, I don't know, some fight scene or some dance scene that represents a fight scene in that kind of James Bond theme. So I'm believing this is the James Bond theme, and I'm predicting there's going to be sort of like a dance fight scene. I could be completely wrong and feel that this is what it warrants it if he's going to go down that path, so to speak. I'm going to go back just a little bit. He's looking very suave though, isn't he?
Dậy trong VL không thích yêu rapper, không nghe nhạc Vin à. Không thích Fever, em chỉ có hứng vợ, bad boy chưa được Peter.
I love the smoothness that he's put on the rap scene, It's just very, very laid back. It reminds me, funny enough, of the chilled version of what Snoop Dogg does. I'm not saying he's like Snoop Dogg or he raps like Snoop Dogg. I'm just talking about Snoop Dogg's laid back character. I can feel it within his texture of his voice when he's rapping. It's that no 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 no. It's like, yeah, I'm just so cool, I'm so chilled, and that's what I'm representing. So that's what I feel from Bits. Can he rap? Of course he can. Does it fit into this song? Hell yeah. I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
That boy chưa được đi chờ chuyện đâu bao mấy khi tên anh luôn trên top em. I love you from Netherlands, going up we'll never land.
Sông xanh long lanh lấp lánh đang chờ đợi đó.
Double B in the building, SSG we represent.
Luôn là kẻ may mắn, sẽ là người duy nhất chiến thắng trên đầu tim em. Anh là kẻ may mắn, luôn là kẻ may mắn. Vạn bài này ta sẽ mất chẳng gì không bên nhau.
Sorry, didn't I say there's going to be some kind of form of dancing in there or dance routine? But it didn't give me that kind of dance fighting routine. Like, you know, he's winning loads of money. There's always a hater in this game. So I'm just seeing that he's going to win some money. There's going to be a hater, and then there's going to be that confrontation. That's just like in a Bond film. So that's what I'm feeling that's going to happen. But if it doesn't, fine, it doesn't. I was wrong. But we'll see what's going to happen in the end, shall we? I'm going to go back just a little bit. Just a little bit. To the Teddy in there. I just dressed up in it. My mum. Right, one is money. That's the one that's angry about it.
Let me know if you with it. Space boys, yeah, we winning. Double B in the building. Two liver on the B, bitch. Let me know if you with it. Space boy, yeah, we winning.
Space boy.
Double B in the building. Two liver on the beat.
So that was SOOBIN Biz, and in brackets got double B. So is that Biz, double B? Let me know. The song is BlackJack. I love everything about that. The storyline, yes, I got a couple of things that was wrong regarding like the fight scene and the dance element, but I felt that, you know, that's where it was leading to. I knew there's some way that he was going to win loads of money, and I thought there was going to be somebody that's going to be hating that. But, you know, so I love the whole storyline. It was very, very simplistic to follow. He didn't make it hard or difficult or painful for the eye or overwhelming for the eyes. You know, even though there was a lot of things going on, it was in the most simplistic format for you guys to follow, for everybody to follow. And then you had the catchy chorus. Was it as catchy as Playah's? No, I love Playah's more than this track. I honestly do. But if you look at it, this Playah's is more present. This track is not as recent as Playah's. So what that shows me is, and I'm sure if I go back into his catalogue, there's of his immense amount of great songs. This song, yeah, is great. But what I'm seeing is that every time when he does a song, is better than his previous one. Because I like Playah better than I like BlackJack. And I'm sure if Playah didn't come out, I would love BlackJack better than his previous song, whatever that song is, which I will be checking out and reacting to. So I'm presuming that every song that he does is better than his previous song. Does that make sense? Also, there was a couple of, I wouldn't say riffs, I'll say a couple of melodies in this song that was similar to the Playah as well. I heard it. And I had to retract and thought, wait a minute, I'm going to go back to Playah and find out which part it was. But it was da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. That was the thing that I found similar in there. So I'm going to go back and see if I was right or if I was wrong in there. in that element in there. I love the fusion towards the end where he was speaking in English as well as his native tongue. So that was nice. That was transcending and opening doors to a wider audience to understand rather than putting on the subtitles. Incidentally, as you know, I don't put my subtitles on. I like to get the feel of the whole entire integrity before I go back on the second and third and fourth time, and then I put the subtitles on. I love to feel I love to get my body experience the music for the first time of a track, and it did not disappoint me. It really didn't disappoint me. I also made a claim that I believe the Les Twins has done a dance to their song, because there's certain thing, or is it kind of the same loops? Because I've listened to different instruments and the different samples in there, and I've heard those samples before in other hip hop tracks. So I just wanted to find out how original, or who's produced this track, and maybe he's also produced tracks for artists over in the States. So that's why I'm hearing that kind of thing. But I don't know. I need to do some more digging on that element right there. Overall, 10 out of 10. Was it entertaining? Yes. Did I move my body? Yes. Was I trying to learn a couple of those words? Yes. Did he carry out the James Bond theme and execute it? Of course he did. This was a fat track. Did Biz do his thing? Yes, he did. And for that reason, I salute you. It's a fabulous track, and I'm going to go back to it right now.
Let me know if you with it. Space Boys, yeah, we winning. Double B in the building. Two liver on the B, bitch. Let me know if you with it. Space Boy, yeah, we winning. Double B in the building. Two liver on the beat.